First reading. A reading from the first book of Samuel, chapter 3, verses 1 to 10 and 19 to 20. Now the boy Samuel was serving Yahweh in the presence of Eli. In those days it was rare for Yahweh to speak. Visions were uncommon. One day it happened that Eli was lying down in his room. His eyes were beginning to grow dim. He could no longer see. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying in Yahweh's sanctuary, where the ark of God was. When Yahweh called, Samuel, Samuel, he answered, Here I am. And running to Eli, he said, Here I am, as you called me. Eli said, I did not call. Go back and lie down. So he went and lay down. And again Yahweh called, Samuel, Samuel. He got up and went to Eli and said, Here I am, as you called me. He replied, I did not call my son. Go back and lie down. As yet, Samuel had no knowledge of Yahweh, and the word of Yahweh had not yet been revealed to him. Again, Yahweh called. The third time, he got up and went to Eli and said, Here I am, as you called me. Eli then understood that Yahweh was calling the child, and he said to Samuel, Go and lie down, and if someone calls, say, Speak, Yahweh, for your servant is listening. So Samuel went and lay down in his place. Yahweh then came and stood by, calling as he had done before, Samuel, Samuel. Samuel answered, Speak, Yahweh, for your servant is listening. Samuel grew up. Yahweh was with him and did not let a single word fall to the ground of all that he had told him. All Israel knew from Dan to Beersheba that Samuel was attested as a prophet of Yahweh. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to Mark, chapter 1, verses 29 to 39. And at once, on leaving the synagogue, he went with James and John straight to the house of Simon and Andrew. Now Simon's mother in law was in bed and feverish, and at once they told him after her. He went into her, took her by the hand, and helped her up, and the fever left her, and she began to serve them. That evening, after sunset, they brought to him all who were sick and those who were possessed by devil. The whole town came crowding round the door, and he cured many who were sick with disease of one kind or another. He also drove out many devils, but he could not allow them to speak, because they knew who he was. In the morning, long before dawn, he got up and left the house and went off to a lonely place and prayed there. Simon and his companion set out in search of him, and when they found him, they said, Everybody is looking for you. He answered, Let us go elsewhere to the neighboring country towns, so that I can proclaim the message there too, because that is why I came. And he went all through Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and driving out devils.